check in today and show you guys a few of my babies that you haven't seen in a very long time. My first two videos that I posted have just been with my little one Alexis, but these three are also some of my treasured babies, and so I just wanted to show them to you and let you know that I have them and show you just a few of their little details and talk to you a little bit because it's been so nice to kind of bring them all out again and dress them up, and it's really nice to be sharing them with you. So from left to right, I have my little girl Bethany Lynn. In the middle, I have my big girl Delainey Katella, and on the far right, I have my one and only little boy Jesse Bennet. And Bethany, the one on the far left, she was my second reborn that I ever got, and I got her when I was, I think, 14. I'm not sure. I got her shortly after my first reborn, Paityn, and Bethany is the Fleur Kit by Sheila Michaels, her head, and then her limbs are the Faith Kit by Heather Bonham, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. I'll have them listed down below, as well as her box opening. My first baby I didn't do a box opening with, but I did with Bethany, and she is sort of my little boo-boo baby. When I got her, she wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but I grew so attached to her anyway that I decided to keep her. So although she wasn't exactly what I was expecting, I still grew really attached to her, and she's a small newborn size. She's a very dainty little thing. She has really small little legs, but there was something about her that I couldn't let her go. She was my second reborn ever, and she was my first sleeping baby. And something that's really interesting about Bethany is that I kind of call her my dad's baby, and he does too, because out of all of my reborns, Bethany was always a real favorite of my parents. My mom unfortunately passed away this past October, and so I have a lot of attachment to a lot of my dolls now, especially because my mom loved them just as much as I did, and she was always so supportive of the hobby, but Bethany was one of her favorites. And so my dad loves her, and sometimes, he'd tell me, you got to change your outfit, you haven't changed her in a long time, and he'll just kind of hold her. And my dad's kind of like a macho guy, he does kind of intense work, and he's like a big kind of guy, but I see him when he holds her, and I'm his only daughter that he got to see as a baby, so I think she kind of reminds him of me, which is just very sweet. But anyway, I'll quit rambling. But this is my Bethany Lynn, and she was done by Lipistache Nursery, and by no means is she an unacceptable reborn, or was I scammed, or anything like that. She's still a beautiful doll. She just wasn't what I was expecting, and I was young, and when you're young and you're getting your first baby, sometimes it's a learning experience. So anyway, that's my one little girl. Moving on to my big girl in the middle. This is Delainey Katella. And her middle name was, I named her after a friend that I had that I was very close to, and that I'm actually trying to get in touch with right now. So Kat, if you happen to be watching, email me. But like I said, this is Delainey Katella. She is the Ladybug Kit by Donna Rubert. She is a 9 to 12 month size. I think her kit says that she's 6 to 9, but I'm pretty sure she's 9 to 12 because this is a 9-month onesie, or not onesie, sleeper, but the 12-month ones fit her as well. She's a big girl. I had her custom done, and let me quickly move her binky. You can see my happy smiling girl. She's so cheeky. I fell in love with her kit years ago, and I still love her. Her two little teeth. And she has a magnet for Passy. She has open eyes. They're blue, and her ears pierced. Rooted brown hair. She's a real chunker. She's a heavy girl too. She's almost 9 pounds, so she's a big girl, but her grin just makes me so full of joy. She's one of my favorites, and she was my first big baby, if I didn't say that already. So I do love her. And if you guys have any video requests with her, let me know, because I would love to do them. And then moving on here. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't tell you who made her. She was made by Baby Kisses Nursery. And I will link something down below. I'll link her box opening for sure, and some kind of link to get in touch with her artist. I got her in, I think, 2011 as well. Most of my babies I got in 2011, 2012, and 2013. So she's kind of an older baby, but her paint has held up wonderfully. She's beautiful. And oh my goodness, one day in the summer I'm gonna have to show you guys her little feet and her details and stuff. But like I said, moving on, this is my little boy Jesse. And Jesse, I'd have to say, was probably my mom's most favorite baby. He is loved by many because of his sweet little expression, and he is probably my favorite cuddly baby because he is a heavy boy. So he is a large newborn size. I would say up to like maybe a 1 month, like 0 to 3 month size if we were talking clothes. He is the Jamie Kit by Olga Auer. I'll zoom in a little bit here for you guys. He's very detailed. You guys can't see his rooting as well. One day I would possibly love to get him re-rooted, just because I noticed some of his hair has kind of fallen out in the back, and it started doing that pretty early on, and I'm not sure if it just wasn't glued properly or whatever. You know, I was always gentle with his hair. He wasn't really rubbed on too bad or anything, so I'm not sure what happened, but most of it is intact. So it's just been kind of a thought that has passed my mind, passed through my mind. But he is such a sweet little boy with his little open eyes. He has his little tongue sticking out, and he's so detailed, his kit, which really makes all of the difference. Oh, we have a fluff stuck to our hand. It really does make all the difference. His legs are adorable, his little nails, and his vinyl is probably, out of all of my dolls that I have, I think his vinyl is probably the softest. It is very, very gorgeous vinyl. His skin feels like real skin. My other babies, I mean, they're lovely, but their skin feels different to his. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his kit. I'm not sure. Another thing that I meant to ask you guys is he has a little bit of shine on his face. And I mean, he's a dolly. I don't expect him to be completely shine-free. Just a little bit on his eyebrows. And I was kind of curious if you guys had any solutions as to what I could do to fix that, other than heat set matte varnish, because I have some, when I was reborning, I had some heat set matte varnish, some Genesis heat set varnish, but I didn't want to put that on him because he's rooted, and I didn't want to scorch his hair in the oven, obviously. So that was part of the reason as well that I thought, well, maybe I could reroot him so that I could have just his head matte varnished again. If you guys have any other solutions maybe for that, go ahead and let me know. He was like that when I got him too. Maybe it's just the artist's preference. It's not a big deal, believe me. He's a beautiful baby. It's just something that I noticed and thought I'd reach out and ask you guys about. But these are my 3 babies here today. Lexi is over in her swing, and my other babies are still downstairs in the old nursery. I'm sure some of you guys, if you've been here for a long time, you remember the old nursery that I had downstairs. So we had an empty spare room that I had turned into a little nursery. That's no longer the nursery, but some of them are packed up down there, as well as some of my other kind of reborn stuff that I don't need anymore. I'm thinking about possibly getting rid of some of my clothes, and I was thinking of, well, not my clothes, clothes for my babies, and I was thinking of putting them just on a local classifieds list, but I was wondering if maybe some of you guys would like to take a look at some of the nicer ones. So maybe in a future video, if it's up right now, I'll link it in the description. I'll make a video of some of the clothes that I kind of want to sell. It wouldn't be very expensive. Shipping wouldn't be expensive. It would just be, you know, I want them to go to somewhere where they'll be used either for real babies or our pretend little babies. So anyway, that's all for today, guys. Hope you are having a good Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think today might be Wednesday. I don't know. A great Wednesday, great Tuesday, great whatever day it is that you are watching this. And I hope that all of your babies are good. I hope you're enjoying them. And thank you for welcoming me back into the community. It's been nice. It's probably going to take a little while for some people to kind of pick up on the fact that I'm back at all. Probably take a few more videos and eventually it'll catch on. But anyway, love you guys. I'll talk to you very soon. If you have any requests, leave them down below. You can like the video if you liked it. If you disliked the video, then go ahead and dislike it, but let me know because it lets me know if you guys want me to keep making videos. And they make my day. It's always nice when you get a like on a video because it makes you feel appreciated. But I'm gonna quit rambling. Oh, hi, my Sawyer.